Our next guest wakes up each and every day, goes into work with IBM, and predicts how the future is going to be when it comes to the experience of going to a live venue. Now, we're building a $1 billion football stadium here, so I'm kind of interested in what they're doing there. But John, thanks for joining us. And how is this experience going to come to life in the future?
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity to share with you. But we're so excited for the Atlanta Stadium and the relationship that we have there. Especially looking forward to the next couple of years, and you can see the beautiful stadium, and I know you're seeing it go up as we speak in the early stages, preparing for the opening in 2017. I think Arthur Blank and the organization have been really thoughtful about the fact that if you're going to have an iconic venue, which in fact Atlanta will have, I think, one of the premier stadiums in the world to put on worldwide events in addition to local sports. If you're going to have that kind of a venue, you ought to take the time to really think about how you raise the bar on the fan experience. So that's really the nature of the relationship we have with them. How do we create an experience that is as compelling as the stadium itself?
Well, there's a lot of construction going on. It's going to be a huge new football stadium for the Atlanta Falcons. But what's going to be the experience? What's going to make me, when I go into the stadium, go, whoa?
Well, the way the organization thinks of it, the way IBM thinks of the fan experience is really from the moment that you would be planning your trip to leaving your home, navigating or getting to that stadium in the most efficient way. And you know, like all major cities, you know, you've got traffic to avoid, and we want to help fans do that. We want to help you park efficiently when you get there, you know, enjoy and engage in the pregame activities, find your way into the stadium in the shortest and most efficient way, shortest line. And then once in the venue, look, the main event is what's happening on the field, and we never want to lose that. That's what we're here for. But at the same time, there are some things we can do with technology that help make that experience easier, right? Shortest line at restrooms, the ability to order and have food delivered to your seat. An ability to engage socially, maybe one section to another, or within the stadium to fans watching or engaging outside the stadium. So a lot of change has taken place in technology. We know this from the work we do with the Masters, which is upcoming, of course, in Georgia next week. All the work we do around helping fans who aren't at the Masters to enjoy the Masters through tablets and smartphone apps, U.S. Open, Wimbledon. These are test beds for IBM for innovating, engaging the reaction of fans, and then saying, well, how would this apply to a different sport?
Well, when it comes to data collection and utilization, you know, I was just out at CES, the big consumer show, and IBM was really showcasing its artificial intelligence with a product they called Watson. How is that, or how is this product involved in all this?
We're using Watson in a variety of ways. Even in the context of amusement parks and other sort of entertainment venues, Watson has some interesting capabilities that are I think, really important for fans. One is Watson's a great source of knowledge and information, right, which can be used as a game from a trivia perspective in competitions. Watson does some interesting things in understanding the sentiment of individuals based on how you have experienced the event, how much time you spent waiting in lines, and a variety of how long it took you to get to the venue. You know, Watson has an ability to say, are we delivering the kind of experience that would delight this kind of a fan, or do we need to raise our game and make changes to improve on it? So Watson is definitely part of the discussions in Atlanta and elsewhere.
Well, not to be too specific, but what can we in Atlanta look forward to in this stadium?
Atlanta fans and the Atlanta community especially can expect that the attendance at live events, whether it's a concert, whether it's the MLS team coming to Atlanta, which is absolutely fantastic, whether it's a Falcons game, there's got to be a whole new level of personalized service. There's got to be a whole new level of a franchise and of a stadium that fundamentally understands you better as a fan and uses what they know and understand about your preferences to create a very different and very engaging experience.
Well, we're certainly glad you have such an optimistic and really cool look at the future that you're going to bring to life for many of us to experience. Thank you on behalf of myself and your entire team for doing what you're doing. It sounds awesome. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much, Conn.